Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. This is coffee time. It is early. It's only 7:30 on a Saturday morning. I know not a lot of people are going to be around at this time. With the Americans tucked up in bed, the Aussies out currently having a good time for a Saturday night, and the English all hungover after a very steamy night in the Stumpman's Tavern. Good morning, Escobar. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, so first coffee time in a while. I have done a few of the tea time little shows where I grab a good old cup of Yorkshire tea. This time, I've got a lovely black Lavazza Super Crema black cappuccino. It'll do the trick. It'll keep me going. I have been up for coming up just over 6 hours. Formula One season is back, which means less sleep, but not to worry. I can run on very little power. Need lots more sleep, mate. Well, it's nice though when Formula One's back. It's kind of like something to look forward to every weekend. And I must say, I do apologise to people that were in Stumpman's Tavern yesterday. I really was not feeling it. I already started the week by limiting how much I was going to be on this weekend, and yeah, for that 1 hour up there yesterday, I really was not in the mood for it. Unfortunately, hence I stayed quiet a fair bit of the time yesterday. Good morning, Thomas. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you've had a great week. I hope you have an even better weekend. If you're not working, that is. If you're working, it kind of sucks to work on a weekend. Yeah. Kind of sucks on a weekend. But yeah, I really wasn't feeling it. I don't know if it's because now we've moved out of winter into spring. It's lighter mornings now. It's a little bit warmer, mind you. It does say it's only 8 degrees at the minute, so yeah, I don't know if it's brighter, which just makes me feel a little bit more positive, and that means less time just sat about twiddling thumbs and drinking beer. And talking of beer as well, I just think I'm drinking too much of it. I don't think sitting in certain circles at points is doing much to help. So I'll probably join maybe Steve for an hour later on. But then I'm kind of gonna give up them monotonous kind of streams where it's just sit there drinking and that's it. I've got a few whiskey shows planned with Liam, plus the Scottish trip, and yeah, I just kind of want to focus a little bit more on that. I'm only 3 weeks out from the Scotland trip, which is a busy week, loads of content and everything else. But in the background, I've also been just doing cooking videos, lunchbox style videos, quick and easy, simple to do. I've edited it in 3 different styles now, one video, and I think I'm getting there of how I want to do it on all of them going forward. So it's took some time to work that out, but yeah, I'm getting there. You've been quiet, not possible. Work most weekends, work on Sunday. Oh, that's a shame, Thomas. It's one of the things that, because obviously working in the catering industry, weekends is the main busiest part of the week. Weekends and holidays, but yeah, I don't miss working weekends. What cider? What are we talking about, Escobar? Hey up, Sharky. Happy midnight to you, mate. Or is it after midnight now? I think it's half past 12. Sam actually woke up, has he? I actually went back into Sam's stream and there was just the Colonel. Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel was there. That was it. No one else. Nothing to be seen. I thought that was quite funny. Just drink a lemon. Yeah, I've got a black coffee at the minute, Sharky. A nice Italian coffee, just to get the juices flowing today. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to focus on some of the whiskey streams, some of the cooking stuff. There won't be a lot of me talking through the cooking videos, which I know some of you will be very happy about. It's kind of going to be all about the food and the prep and the B-roll and stuff like that. So, but I've got more videos out and about doing stuff, doing a little travel, local travel. I'll probably put a post out in a couple of weeks' time, maybe, just to see what people kind of like want me to do. I'm thinking like local food festivals, classic car shows, supercar shows, that type of thing. Just to break up that beer tube feeling, I guess. Because like I said yesterday, really wasn't feeling it. Not feeling it at all. And I've been positive all week. Every stream I've been on in chat, I've been positive all week. Then yesterday it was like, I don't know if I can be positive. It just kind of grated on me a bit. But never mind. We live and learn. So yeah. Colonel Sanders used to love it. Dictionary. Hungry Jacks. We've got a company around here called Hungry Jacks. Do amazing pizzas, Sammy. They do a burger pizza where it's the beef, the pickles, the cheese, tomato all on top. With just one thin crust pizza, wood fired as well. It's lovely. I don't know why I'm thinking of pizza at this time in the morning. You're a bad influence, Sammy. You're a bad influence. What the hell is a positive troll? Well, me for the last few days. Mind you, it's been hard work to be positive. But that all come about due to that little upside down kangaroo bollock that's over there in Australia. As he was whinging last week saying, no, can't you be positive? You do 45,000 comments and all you do is just troll and slag people off. It'd be nice to say something positive in a while. So I give it a week. Don't think anyone noticed. Well, not many noticed. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing from now on. Like I said, I'll probably do an hour at some point on someone's today, whether that's Steve's or Simo's, or whoever else crops up. But I've got no beer for it, so it'll be one kind of spiced pineapple rum, and then off I go. Next weekend, bank holiday weekend, Easter, I won't be live on anyone's. I've got a tea time planned for Tuesday and Thursday, and then that will be me until the following week. I'm going to give myself a break over Easter. 12 hours on Steve's. To be honest, mate, that 1 hour yesterday felt like 12 hours, if I'm honest. But no, I'm going to give myself the weekend off. I might even try and get a cooking video done. I'm thinking of just chucking out there a no-bake Easter egg cheesecake. Top like many mini eggs and biscotti and stuff like that the kids enjoy. I won't be able to eat it. Too much sugar for me, but I will have the nephews and nieces again. So I'm sure they'll love a Easter egg cheesecake. Ouch. That's just Phil's body, ladies and gentlemen. Because young Philip here totally miscalculated the effects that Northern Monk Heathen and Faith would have on him. It totaled him within about 3 hours. He didn't even need a bottle of port to get him wrecked this week. American chocolate eggs, Hershey's and Reese's. There we go. Morning, Phil. Yeah, so last night didn't go to waste though, because I did hold a private stream with a few people last night, which was quite nice, chilled, laid back. Then we seen Sammy go live and thought, right, it's time to hit the hay. Phil is soft, so I'm not surprised. Phil got sorted out by a Northern Monk. That's what Philip did. He was like, I know these Northern Monkeys. They talk a lot of trash. He had one kind of heathen he was already seeing, for Steve. Poor lad. The two IPA were a little rough. Anyway, mind you, Sharky, I did see them photos on Instagram. I have to say that pasta looked fantastic. I'm not sure of the beer, but the pasta looked great. Get back to your porch, Sammy. I'm surprised Sammy can even still see. But I did leave a comment on his saying, watching the Formula One, and I don't know that Aussies can pull off looking more Aussie like if they tried. It was amazing when the camera was panning through the crowd. It was like total Aussie filter on everything. It's quite amusing. But I'm not going to talk about F1 score and all that because people will watch it when they get up. I don't know, do a spoiler alert. Sammy's just tired. Hasn't had that many beers. He hasn't had that many beers. He's just had 6 Mountain Cultures at 8%. Pasta was great. Spicy just give a lot of flavour. Yeah. It looked good. Hasn't. Sammy currently doesn't even know what continent he's on. Well, Formula One's good. Mind you, it looks good in Melbourne. It looks warm. It looks nice and cozy. Says me sat in the northeast of England where it's 8 degrees. We're planning on taking the kids out today for a picnic. That'll get them going. I mean, you had good fires there. That's an insult and a half, that Sharky. Insult and a half. I don't know if I could stoop so low as that, Sharky. That's unbelievable. Yeah. I'm glad it's going back to being the opening race of the season next year. Because it makes it a better season when it starts from Melbourne. Just a second. Total been about 20 minutes, but it was good fun. I'm not, I'm not sure it was good fun for Steve. I think that's why he ended the stream early, I think. I'm going private. We're going private. Let's do it. Phil's just there telling everyone to shut the fuck up. Half the time, Phil was talking to himself, which is pretty Philby like. I was going to go, but I'm there the following week. Yeah, it looks good though. I'd love to get out and do an F1 weekend in Melbourne. Just stating the facts. Yeah, there's a couple of races I'd like to go to. Australia. I'd like to go back to Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix. I'd like to do Zandvoort because the Dutch are just bloody mental off the tits. I don't know if that's just because the hyped out the Formula One's there or they've ate too many cookies on the way to the track. But either way, they're putting a good show. That heathen was bloody lovely. Yeah, I had it before. It's not too high in IBU either. That kind of leaves your mouth peppery or dry. Oh, that's quite good. Totally is a dirty heathen. Now we're talking. F1 in bit. I I don't understand why Liberty Media and F1 have spent all that money for an F1 track in Vegas. It's kind of the same as how they're going to pull Barcelona in favour of Madrid. Street circuits are boring as hell. How can people look at Monaco and think, yeah, that's what we like, more of that, more of the same, please, no overtaking. That's what we enjoy. Sod off. He loves their beer, chocolate, and men. Beer, chocolate, and men. Someone's in for a good weekend. But yeah, 10 minutes left. Not bad. Getting through this coffee. I like these bigger cups. They make you feel manlier when all the caffeine hits your system. Let the caffeine see the bloodstream. Well, yeah, and there's a little thought of the day down there as well that I thought I'd put on. Just in case if anyone was watching and wanted a little few words of wisdom this weekend. Carrying on the positive Sammy feel. That's what we're doing. Carrying on the feel. I get the beans from the calf, so yeah, we grind them. Been down this morning just to drop some stuff in. So I thought I'll use that. Get myself a proper brew. I know the quantities of the coffee that I like and the strength and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty strong. But the coffee bean I use is like really creamy. It's a soup Lavazza super crema. Nice cream to the coffee beans. Bill, the ultimate question for you, as a very thin homosexual you are, what? I'm sure Phil will think long and hard, very hard about that question. Thoughts on decaf coffee? Not a fan, but they have their own time and place. If you're a coffee junkie, it's like decaf. It's kind of like your evening drink go to if you don't fancy like hot cocoa or something along those lines. But I mean, even Yorkshire tea do a decaf just to try and stop people from getting too much caffeine out of the tea. Because us British people love a cup of tea. I have to get ready. So I have to see my own mum soon. Take care, everyone. Take care, Escobar. We have a good day, mate. Give me best to Twisted. Wait, that's when she lets you out of that cage. Escobar's going back in the cage. Oh, he's out now. He's going back in. Oh, crikey. Yeah. It. How can I put it? Decaf coffee is a little bit like non-alcohol beer. It's got its own time and place, but if you're going to have a coffee, have a coffee. If you're going to have a beer, have a beer. Just be responsible with it. It's like everything in life, in it. It's kind of like energy drinks. Like years ago, I used to drink like 10, 12 big cans of energy drinks a day when I was a gravedigger. That stuff, hooked on it straight away. Cut it all out. Found now I get energy, a lot more energy from other things. After a while, the supposed energy you get from the energy drinks no longer happens. You just drink it because you like the sugar. Decaf espresso. Could you imagine Mr. Starbucks would be spinning in his grave? Other coffee companies are available. Costa. Or what is it in the States? Is it Sonic or something? The one thing I don't know I get about the Americans though is how they've got drive-through. It started to happen over here. Drive-through coffee shops. It's kind of like, really? You need the caffeine so much to give you that energy that you can't get out your car. Like, drive-through coffee shops. What do you eat with your coffee? I usually have an Italian biscuit, a biscotti. Um, Italian biscuits with Italian coffee is just a go-to regular thing, I suppose. Yeah, I just don't get it. I really don't. I can see, Planet Fitness being like the first place that'll have like a drive-through gym. You know, it'll just become like the normal. Oh, I'm just going to the gym. You drive through, you just work out one arm, work out the other, give it a little bit of a leg day, and then off you pop out the other side, and away you go. On like a on like a on a travelator, just pulling you along. That's what's going to happen in America in the future. Have my words. That's going to happen. Uh, but yeah, enough of trash talking the Americans and their drive-throughs. Uh, it can't be helped. No one to sit to sit on some coffee. Yeah, no time. Everyone's got time. You make time. Says me, who's currently semi-retired and got no time to do anything. I just look at my schedule now during the day, and I just look at all the blank hours. And I'm like, yeah, too much on. Suppose it happens. I think that's why most retired people actually end up going back to work, get the retirement money, and they go and volunteer in charity shops more often than not, don't they? Just because they can hack, sitting at home, twiddling thumbs in the garden, growing some sprouts and cauliflower and other things you grow in gardens. Weed. I don't know. Weed's only a weed where it grows where you don't want it to. Stump my calf. He even nicked some of my questions. How's the week been? What do you think of this? Terrible stuntman. Terrible. Um, but on that note, it's come to an end. My coffee morning's over. Sharky's heading to bed. Sammy's gonna start doing another live stream in about 15 minutes' time. And Phil's already fell asleep on the couch in his underwear. So for me, I'll say that thought of the day. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. I think that's probably the most positive thing I can say this week. I am back on Tuesday for tea time. 2:30 on Tuesday. 12:30 on Thursday. And yeah, cheers, Sharky. Thank you, everyone that's popped in, been in chat. And until next time, thank you very much, and I'll see you later.